It's confirmed this is the best window to get into property in over 20 years. Fact is, you can either learn how or you're going to miss out. Right now, thousands, tens of thousands of amateur landlords are leaving the market. And because of that, prices are more negotiable in pretty much every postcode in the country than there have been in decades. Rents are strong and they're going to keep getting stronger because demand hasn't gone anywhere. We've still got a housing shortage in this country. The Labour government are nowhere near hitting their 1.5 million home building target. And with all of the crises that they seem to have at the moment, I'm not sure they're going to be able to focus and actually deliver on that 1.5 million target anyway. That just means we're not going to have enough properties for the growing demand of housing in this country. Then when you couple in that inflation is still there, and I still think it's higher than they've reported it, because I'm feeling it in my pocket and I'm sure you are too. But because we've got inflation is still devaluing money. But because it's devaluing money, what happens is it actually appreciates assets over the long term. So think of it this way: money devalues, assets appreciate. And because the assets appreciate every time there's inflation, this is actually the best window that we've had in 20 years to acquire those assets. We're in it. This is the time. Right now, whilst there's uncertainty, more fear than there has been in a very long time, and more inflation, it's a recipe to get real deals, big discounts, and leverage creative strategies to acquire properties for little to no money. And you just don't get this when the market isn't like it is right now. You don't get it when everything's great, when prices are rising faster than you can blink, when agents don't have to try to sell a property. You don't get it in those times. You get it in times like this. More millionaires are created in downturns and times of uncertainty than in any other point in history. And if you're on the sidelines without a plan, this window isn't waiting for you. We've had over a decade of wait and see, of people waiting for the perfect time, the perfect rate, the perfect budget, perfect news headline to say, now's the time. Professionals don't wait. We learn the rules, we find motivated sellers, and we know how to structure any deal so that it works no matter what the market conditions. Think of it this way: if you're not learning right now how to do this stuff, you're donating your opportunity to someone who is. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're donating that opportunity because somebody will take it. Property moves in cycles, and cycles create windows. Windows open when uncertainty rises and when sellers get fatigued and landlords want to exit. That's the perfect storm. And in that perfect storm, that's when creativity pays. Things like vendor finance, lease options, assisted sales, rent to rent, BRRR, all done properly, they become your unfair advantage. Education is the multiplier that turns a so-called scary market into a playbook and massive opportunity. If you can act now with the right knowledge, you can negotiate harder, structure smarter, refinance better, and make great deals. But if you wait for the right time, wait to feel ready, all the easy discounts, they're going to be gone because people like me are going to take them. Then lending criteria is going to tighten, rules are going to get stricter, and you'll never do it. I've seen it too many times. Plus, those people who are leaving the market and hesitant right now, when things do start to get better, they're going to start to feel safe, and then they're going to return, and it's going to make it harder for you to get started and scale. But right now, opportunities are everywhere. Tired and frustrated landlords want out because they think it's not worth it. They think the government have got a war against them. Homeowners, there are lots of homeowners there's millions of homeowners in the country who need to sell. A lot of them need to sell because they need to relocate or downsize. Maybe they've had somebody pass away and the property's in probate and they need to sell it. Or they've just come off their fixed rate mortgage and they can't afford it. Because when they fixed 5 years ago, rates were sub 2%, and now they're stuck paying 3, 4, 5% higher, which is real money. And if you're already tight on your budget anyway, it's causing people real problems, and they need an exit. And if you know how to identify these people, and if you have the skills and the knowledge to solve their problem, you can make true win-win opportunities for everybody involved. But if you miss the timing, you're going to end up getting in later, buying later at higher prices, and find it harder to do the creative deals. Stop chasing no risk. Chase known risk managed with process and systems. Smart investors don't predict, we prepare, we learn the calculations, we learn the tax and legal structures, we learn all of the different cash flow strategies to maximize that monthly cash flow. And in windows like this, education is not a cost. It's the highest ROI asset that you can acquire. And that's exactly why we built Property.School. So you don't guess your way through the best window we've had in decades. Inside you get weekly content to keep you updated, live masterclasses with the UK's top property investors and trainers from Progressive Property, people who have built real multi-million pound portfolios and who are expanding right now in this very market. There are practical action plans, replays, tools, and a community that won't let you fail. You'll learn how to raise finance, how to buy at auction with confidence, use creative structures so not having any money isn't a problem. There's masterclasses on all of the strategies, BRR, SA, deal packaging, no money down, commercial conversions. It's all in there. Plus, we've made it really competitive to join too. You can get access to all of this for less than 50p a day, which is less than a coffee a week. Think about that. Come check us out at property.school/go. So type that into any browser right now, property.school/go, and then click join. You can also cancel at any time when there's no ongoing contracts or anything. So there's zero risk if you just want to try it out. And if you're serious about getting in while discounts and creativity are on the table, this is the time. I can't make it any clearer, but there are a bunch of you watching this right now who still won't take that action. So I'm challenging you. How badly do you want it? Go to property.school/go and click join. Don't let this become another I nearly did it story, or I was thinking about it. Still here? Good. Let me handle some of the most common things that people say to me all of the time. And when they say this, they think they're being clever, they think they're being smart, and they think they're being safe, but it's actually killing their dreams. So number one, I don't have the money. You don't need the money. You need a credible deal. You need to know how to stack real deals. If you have a good deal, the money will find you. You can use other people's money, private investors or JV partners. They fund the deals and you do all the work. Or you can do creative stuff. You can do things like rent-to-rent deals, or you can do lease options where you can control an asset for as little as £1 and take the cash flow. Either way, you rent it out, keep the profit. 2, I don't have the time. If I told you that I could guarantee you an extra 10k a month into your bank account with just another 10 hours work per week, would you do it? I bet you would. Evenings, weekends, lunch breaks, it's all time that you think isn't free, but if you want it badly enough, you will make it work. I know, because I've done it. The question is, how badly do you actually want it? Number 3, it's not a good time. Landlords are leaving. That's exactly why it's a good time. Exits create motivated sellers, flexible terms and realistic pricing. It's the best time to do this stuff. Amateurs leave when rules change. Professionals enter with their set criteria, processes and knowledge, ready to capitalize. You're not buying the whole market, you're buying one deal that clears your stress tests and your deal analysis. The question isn't, is it the perfect time? It's, can I structure this specific deal so it works now? If yes, then you act. If it's no, then you pass and move on to the next one. The window is open, but it's only open if you're prepared. Windows do close. The difference between I wish I had and I'm glad I did is education plus action. Make this window your entry point, not your excuse. Come check us out at property.school/go. Type that into any browser right now, and I'll see you inside.